Hello, good evening. My name is Eric. Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Eric. I'm a master teacher based in Singapore. I enjoy working with angels very, very much. And as you can see, the topic of my life tonight, I've selected another very interesting practical topic for us to learn how to work with angels and to apply this to our life, right? Um, So tonight, I'm going to talk about how we can work with angels on some very practical applications, especially for parents, for children, where it's coming to the end of the year right now, right? For some kids in certain countries, especially in Asia, end of the year is usually about major examinations, right? So in this very life, I wanted to share some practical tips on how we can apply or how we can invoke certain angels into our lives to support our child's education, especially the examination periods, a little bit better. Okay, so please join me for this really short video as we talk about that. Right. So when I wanted to do a live today, firstly, I'm very thankful for this opportunity to be able to host this on the school's page. So when I wanted to do a live today, I told my son, my younger son, about it. You know, he's going through Singapore's one of the most major primary school examinations. We call it the PSLE here, where they take it at the age of 12. So I told him, son, I'm going to do a Facebook Live tonight, and I'm going to talk to people about how they can work with angels to prepare better for their examinations. Then my son told me, "Oh, Daddy, can you teach people how to pray to angels so that the examination is going to be easy?" Right? My kids says the most straightforward and innocent things that you can imagine. Of course, we had a good laugh about it. I told him, haha, very smart statement of you. And with this very smart statement, I feel assured that he's actually quite a street smart kid. Um, Whatever his results will turn out to be, right? Um, so we had a wonderful laugh about it. Then I was speaking to my wife. I'm going to talk about how to work with angels tonight to help parents and children manage examinations. And my wife also gave a very wise reply. She said, we should focus on mental health. Kids nowadays are really quite different compared to our previous days. Many of them are facing challenging stresses. Mental health is an issue in many parts of the world, or at least in Singapore, right? Um, so we are going to focus about that, and of course, maybe a little bit about my son's suggestions as well. Okay, so with this fast digital age, right? Information is so abundant, is so fast nowadays that the pace of life, even for children in schools, has picked up as compared to, at least as compared to my time, right? This is an age where information is available readily. Because it's available readily, the schools, the teachers have so much more expectation, and even the parents, we have so much more expectation about them being able to do well because everything is on Mr. Google, right? Like what many of us believe. But the thing is, many of these stresses are not what was intended for our children to go through, right? Even my time, we did not have to go through that, right? Of course, some of these stresses are self-imposed. You have the occasional child that sets very high standard for themselves. But most of the time, if you observe people who have children around you, or maybe like parents like you and me, you will notice that many of these could be unknowingly being imposed by us as the parents. Okay, So I wanted to share that, and I'm thankful for this opportunity to share this, that we are now in very exciting high vibration period as planet Earth is moving towards a golden age, right? If you have been listening to some of our Facebook Live, some of what Diana Cooper always shares and teaches, that we are moving towards a golden age from the period of 2012 towards 2032. Many of these old structures are being broken now. Many of these old structures that did not work, that will not work, are slowly fading away into the background. But of course, in the meantime, we still have to manage it, right? The examinations are real, many things are still happening before we attain this high vibration golden age, which will surely come. So, tonight is the night where I share some tips to my dear fellow parents, including as a reminder for myself on how we can manage this better. Okay. Also, as we move towards the higher vibration, towards the golden age, there are a few key points that I just wanted to highlight before I share about some of the methods that you can work with angels. Number one, or the first number one reminder for all of us, right? Um, Childrens are really gifts to us from the divine. Children are here to learn life lessons when they are reincarnated here on earth, and children are also here to help us parents to learn life lessons as well. So everything that is happening, your relationship with your child, the dynamics in your family, is all pre-arranged in what we call a pre-birth meeting that we attend together with our guardian angels. So whenever things gets a bit challenging for you, your child, and your family, especially when it comes to managing education and studies, remind yourself that we have all signed up for this. Trust whatever is happening is for the highest of good, and view this from a higher perspective of love. Okay, and the second point that I wanted to share, again, a reminder for all of us parents out here who are watching, and for myself, is that sometimes what parents want is really not what your child wants. Or what we parents want is not what the children want. So, as a practicing healer for many years, I've seen many clients who come to my healing studios, and many of them are, you know, riddled with many uh, inner childhood challenges that brought about from some of the traumas that they face during their education days as they are growing up, the stresses that they face, the way how parents manage them. So I'm thankful that I'm in this position to be able to shown and to be able to be awakened to this fact that a lot of us, when we say that, but this is the best for you, we always tell our child, right? But this is the best for you. Or it is time to rethink about this mindset as we move towards the high vibration golden age, right? We should encourage our child to be true to themselves, encourage them to express freely what they truly enjoy and what they truly want to do, and assist them to develop their gifts and talents in the best possible way that we can support them. Or the children that is incarnating at this particular period now are of much more high frequency, much more high vibration as compared to our times. And many of them are actually very sensitive to what is happening around them. And it's becoming quite challenging for them to cope with the left brain side of the system, the traditional school system where it's focusing on left brain training, because many of them are born with very active right brain, which helps them become more sensitive, more talented, more creative, more open to express themselves. So, as parents, the best thing that we can do is to try to support them on this process, right? So, if you are already listening to this Facebook Live that we have tonight, I feel you already have so much love for your kids and you already want the best for them. So what we need to do is to just tweak our perception a little bit to work with them and groom them for the better. Right. So what are the qualities that is needed to prepare for a good examination, in my opinion? As I said, my son is going through one of his most major examination this year, and what are the qualities that I hope that he would have, and that I will be working with the angels to help support him on this. Also, the first quality or the first set of quality that I would you know name would be clarity and intelligence. Right. I would like my son to look at the paper and have an immediate clarity about what the question is asking, and have the intelligence to understand the question and be able to come up with a solution quickly to answer that. So clarity and intelligence. The second set of qualities that I like to see in my son who is preparing for the major examination: diligence and perseverance, right? So we always say, well, the results really doesn't matter, right? As long as you put in the effort, you put in the diligence, the rest we just accept whatever comes. Also, what parents really want to see is the diligence, the effort that you put in to prepare for your examinations. And the third set of qualities that I would say would be helpful would be the confidence, the calmness, and the courage, right now, so that they enter into the examination hall confidently without any butterflies in their stomach. They feel calm and composed to be able to read the questions and be able to answer them confidently, right now. So clarity and intelligence, diligence and perseverance, confidence, calmness, and courage. So for diligence and perseverance, we can invoke Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel's energy is a diamond glittering white light. He's the angel that brings clarity, that brings guidance, and brings discipline to us. So if we invoke Archangel Gabriel, we pray to him, we ask him for his assistance, he will be able to work with us and our child to bring order into their lives, helping our child to find discipline and finding some structures in their revision and in their studies. So Archangel Gabriel will definitely be an angel that we will be invoking. Okay, so for confidence, strength, and courage, right, to pursue whatever my son or your child wants to achieve in the examination, I feel we can invoke Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is known as the angel of courage, the angel of strength, the angel of protection. His color is a deep blue ray of energies, and he also helps with opening up the throat chakras. So if your child has examination, vocal examinations, oral examinations where they need to express themselves, this is also especially helpful so that our child is able to read, speak freely, and creatively during the oral examinations. And for the last set of quality, um, for clarity and intelligence, we can invoke Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel's energy is a crystal yellow ray of light. He's known as the angel of wisdom and illumination, and he can help us to open up our crown center. And when your crown center is open, right, this naturally help us to bring in wisdom to see the higher aspect of the situation, to find solution to the problems. And Archangel Jophiel is the archangel that can help us to absorb, to retain information, to study, and to pass examinations, right? So these are the three archangels that we can invoke: Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Gabriel, as well as Archangel Michael. I have a fourth suggestion, and the fourth suggestion is actually not for your child. This is for parents like you and me, right? And that is Archangel Chamuel. Also, why Archangel Chamuel? Archangel Chamuel is the angel of love. Archangel Chamuel is the angel that helps to develop our heart center, to help to open up our kindness and the compassion within us, and to be able to see the higher qualities, the good in the people that is around us. And I find that This is especially important during this period so that they can help us to focus on the true love for our children, to accept them as they are, and to understand that all children are gifts from the divine and are special in their own ways. So do remember to invoke Archangel Chamuel, especially for yourself, right? Okay, so I have created a short invocation that whoever is watching the video now or later, that I'd like you to join to do this invocation together mindfully, right? You can just replay this video as you do it, or you can just get the accents of what we are saying and recreate something on your own. So, if I may invite you all to, sit mindfully and join me to take a few deep breaths. If you liked, you may also want to close your eyes so that you can see, sense, and feel the energies of the angels better when they are around you. Dear Divine and the sacred archangels, we call upon you with an open heart. We ask you to be here to support us, to support our childs on their examinations journey. We first invoke Archangel Jophiel to be here with us, to illuminate our minds, and to open the wellspring of wisdom within our child. Help them to perceive the higher aspect of their challenges, to find creative solutions, and to absorb and retain knowledge with clarity. Guide them in their studies and examinations so that they may achieve success and mastery in whatever they do. We now invoke Archangel Gabriel to be here with us, to bless our child with diligence and perseverance, to infuse their efforts with discipline and organization, and to bring order to their lives as they prepare for their examinations. Strengthen their resolve and focus so that they may approach their tasks with a sense of purpose and commitment. And we ask Archangel Michael to be here with us, to grant our child the strength and confidence, to empower them to believe in themselves and their abilities, and to support them in excelling in their studies and exams. May your courage and fortitude be with them, helping them to overcome any obstacles and to achieve their highest potential. And we invoke Archangel Chamuel to be here with us, to open the hearts of parents everywhere, to help all parents to see the divine spark within their child, and to focus on true love and true acceptance, to remind us that all children are precious gifts from the divine, unique in their own ways, and deserving of our unconditional love and understanding. Thank you, archangels. Thank you for your guidance and your support and your presence. We are grateful for the blessings that you bestow upon us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is a short, simple invocation that I designed for invoking Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Chamuel to support our children and to support us parents as they prepare for this challenging but very fulfilling period, especially for those who are preparing for major examinations. I hope that you find this useful as you invoke this within your family to help your children open up their wisdom, their courage, their diligence, their structure to support them for these examinations. Before I end off the session for tonight, I just wanted to share with you that when my eldest son took his major examinations, or same thing when he was 12 years old, I did an almost similar invocation for him before the day of the major exam. Basically, I placed my hands on top of his crown, on his crown itself, as I invoked the angels to bless him um, for a smooth examination during that period. So, what my child shared with me was very amazing. He said that when I was doing the blessing of the angels for him, he felt someone was touching his face and just giving him gentle strokes on his cheek, and he could really feel the angels were there with him, and he felt really really confident when he went for the examinations. So I hope to encourage anyone who watched this video to try that for your family, and you may be surprised at how well your child may start preparing for his studies and examinations. Right. So thank you so much for listening. My name is once again Eric Chua from Diana Cooper School of White Light. I'm based in Singapore. If anyone is interested to receive the script of this invocation, um, you can of course search me out on the school's page and drop me a DM. I'm more than happy to forward this to you. Thank you very much and have a great evening. Goodbye.